Alright, so this video is in a response to a question or a comment that I got. One of my followers on Twitter by the name of VS Kid Wid, he sent me a link to his to a video he edited for someone else, and they did like a video of Phasmophobia. And yeah, of course, I'd like to check out whatever you guys are working on. Then I'd be more than happy to help out. There's no problem with that. So I checked it out. I put the link in the description so you guys can check this out, right? And like the editing is actually pretty good. I got nothing negative to say about it. Like the only thing I did give like a personal opinion on was basically just work on maybe adjusting the audio levels, because if I felt like the audios were kind of like all over the place. That's just me.
Norman's dead.
Hey, got Caleb. Oh.
This thing is aggressive, guys. I just got a picture of it. It just appeared twice in front of me.
I mean, obviously this game is designed to have a lot of atmospheric feel to it, so there's like a lot of audio information going on and stuff like that, right? So you can hear a lot of like room noise and see like the thumping of the sound and all that shit, right? And also like the guys are speaking, they're freaking out, so they're like, all right, their voice is gonna be increasing a lot. So I suggested like using like a multi-band compression to like adjust like the volume on this thing, right?
I tried to take a picture. I'm afraid to turn around.
As you can hear, there's a lot of clipping going on in like the mics and all this stuff, right? And like there's a lot of like distortion going on. So that's where I suggested using multi-band compression to help like lower those peaks when it's going on, right? He actually got back to me, and he said he actually took the suggestions about using like the multi-band compression, and he says my ears were ready to bleed, listening through it raw though, and like that's mainly what I wanted to like. I wanted to make a video mainly about this. If you're in a situation where you're working on a video and you're feeling discomfort, especially in your hearing, like stop. Yeah, before you start editing, always go to your like main track mixer or like whatever software you're using, and like I always issue should be in the compression area. You want to select a hard limiter or whatever it's called. Double click it, and then pretty much for me, I always set it to -4, right? That's to protect my hearing. That way, if anything gets past -4, it gets cut off, right? That way it doesn't like damage the hearing that much or at all. So just to make it clear, I'm not like trying to like bring up this video and be like, oh, he did something wrong. No, I'm just trying to bring up something that is important, is that like he mentioned how like he was very discomfort listening to the video and it was hurting his ears, right? And I think to me that's very important to watch out for, like serious fucking shit. I joke around a lot of my videos, but this is very serious. If you are editing, if you're wearing headphones, learn to find a volume level that's comfortable for you and reduce it. Make sure you use a limiter, all right? Don't fuck with your hearing. I'm not even joking around with that. It's not worth you damaging your hearing. And the first thing I guess you need to learn as an editor, if you're working with someone, is basically learn to be more out in the open of what you need from the person you're working with, right? I had to do this with Paul, right? I mean, obviously, I wasn't a dick about it, but if there were situations where like, his audio was too low or too loud, then say so, like just talk to me like, hey, you know what, this video, the audio is a little too distorted. Just tone down like the volume of your audio a bit, because I was clipping a lot. Obviously, it's your interest to say that because you don't want to damage your hearing, which is very important, but also you want to produce the best content possible, right? If you're getting like audio that's too distorted, then there's not much you can do with it, right? Because it's distorted. So you want to make sure they give you the best audio possible so you can work with it and then be able to like do what you need to do in post-production to like, adjust the audio settings and, whatever, right? So yeah, be comfortable to speak to the person you're working with and be like, all right, hey, I need to turn down your mic, or maybe you get like a pop filter on your mic, get a thicker one, do something, right? Just anything to help. Anything that you feel will help you to produce a better product for them. I'm sure they're not going to say no anyways, right? So, learn to be comfortable in saying that. Hey guys, so I wanted to end the video with this. I totally fucked up. I wanted to like create a video kind of like to show you how to fix harshness in videos and so on and so forth. But by me doing that, I basically did what I said to be careful with it, and it's to not fucking have your mic so high. So I'm going to show you what I did so you can like learn from my fuck up. The other day I made a video, but I clipped the the lavalier mic here on my collar. So I increased like the volume on my OBS software, right? So then when I moved the mic over here to my little headpiece here, I didn't reduce it, so I got a lot of clipping. I was editing the video, I noticed this shit, and oh man, I'm pretty fucking annoyed by it with myself. See how we have like a straight line here on all this audio form? When you see that, there's no more information there, it's cut off and it's distorted and it does not sound good. So if I was to play this back, to here, and I used the equalizer here to reduce those sections, right? And I also expanded what's referred to as the bell. Yeah, so it does not sound good, you know, it just sounds very distorted, and like that was my mistake because like I said, I had the placement of the mic here when I did a video, then I moved it closer to my mouth, so now everything got way too distorted, so I'm fucking annoyed. So I figured I might as well have some fun with it and make an example out of this shit. But yeah, now basically all this audio here, it got way too fucking distorted that there's nothing I can do to fix it, you know, and that's my fault. And if you're in this situation where you have like audio that's too distorted and like you know you have a guy that wants to work with you, be like, hey, can you fix this? Just say no. Be upfront with it, fuck it, you know. And if like they're like, hey, just do whatever you can, be like, all right, but don't be fucking mad at me, or you know, be sure that you get paid ahead of time or something. But yeah, it's always better to get good audio from the very beginning as much as you can. It's better to have like to lower like the volume of your mic, right? You basically want perfect audio waves, right? Just to show you the difference. So this is from like Paul's lavalier mic. You can see like where like the audio levels are at, and this is where mine at. You can see the difference, obviously. This is good audio right here. Pretty much like you see like the waveforms and all the stuff like that, and then you every now and then you get the peaks here. You know, that's where you want minimal peaks. In my case, it's all fucking flat here. And when you play it back, it does not sound good whatsoever. That's the situation I guess I have come across with. I mean, most of the problems I have with audio is too low, you know, and I think that's also a problem in itself. If the audio is too low, so as you can hear, it just sounds terrible. And like, I just totally fucked up here big time because, yeah, I didn't pay attention. So, oh man. So yeah, I got fucking pissed off because I got like an hour of footage I was going to cut down to maybe make a 20-minute video, you know, like, or so. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Sorry, I'm fucking pissed because I just can't believe I just did that. So I just totally fucking wasted my whole afternoon because I was making a tutorial, like going into detail how to like reduce the loudness of like gameplay and shit like that, and like yeah, I'm gonna have to redo that video. So yeah, anyways, yeah. Again, to repeat myself, if you're working with someone and like you know you're noticing like they're getting too much clipping going on and people are speaking, they're yelling, and there's a lot going on, yeah, like. Just be upfront and let them know. Be like, hey, you're getting too much audio clipping. You know, I can't work with this. You know, if you want to make it sound good, we gotta like, you know, lower the volume of the mic, add a lot of pop filters. You know, do what you gotta do and be upfront and just, you know, learn to ask and learn to say that you as an editor to the person you're working with, hey, you know what? You're giving me shit, so nothing I can do is gonna fix it. Audio. I think it's very overlooked when it comes to like editing, and like I think it's something that gets put as an afterthought. So anyways, yeah.